Ya, ezi omume, ezi omume, ezi omume, yiri ezi omume dị ka uwe gị. Ezuna ori gị. Agbana m ụgha, agbana m ụgha gị. Fụ nwanne gị n'anya nke kachasị ibe ya. Yiri ezi omume dị ka uwe. Ụmụ ibe ekene m ụnụ. A sị na ọ ga-adịrị ụnụ na mma n'ụbọchị nke taa, na anyị nwa bụ ndị ndozi ọdịnala Igbo na-ekene ụnụ. Anyị bụ ndị hiwere Igbo Heritage. Igbo Heritage bụ the inheritance of our ancestors. Igbo Heritage is based on community organization. Community organization is the only thing, the only bridge between government and the people. The only bridge between government and the people. Wealth cannot trickle down from Abuja government into your village, into your community. Igbo land have community structure. Abuja have a political structure. Community is continuity. Politics is not continuity. Politics is every 4 years. Community is constant. Politics is not constant. A corrupt politicians might come, will destroy what politicians have built for 50 years or 100 years. Community stay forever and ever. When parents born children, they will teach their children the same methodology of their genealogy, not politics. Politics is a game. It's a market, it's a trade. That's why they come to house. They bring bills in the house to debate. That's why they create states. Then create local government. All these states they create is a strategy, part of the game, so that they can produce numbers when they come into parliament, so that they can vote what will favor them. That's why northern people have a lot of states, a lot of parliament, a lot of number. They have almost 19 states, so that they can beat others if they come to voting. It's a strategy. If you know how to do it, you can do your own. So now, what we are saying is, in Nigeria, there is mental illness. If you come to medical consultant, we have different facilities like a pediatric, which is a little boys clinic. We have maternity, which is women's giving birth. We have psychology. The problem we have in Nigeria is psychological. I said it every day. The government of Africa are not responsible. Every day I say it. They are not responsible. That is why you see the generations after generations, they always only know how to kill. They don't know how to save life. They only know how to kill, kill, kill. If you want to try something, scientifically, we don't say anything that is not scientific or here we cannot prove. We don't say. This Igbo heritage is something we will leave for our children. So anything we say here will deceive our children tomorrow. We don't want it. Trauma is real. If you do that in your brain, whenever you put fear in the brain will remove hormone. The same way in a if one or heat meg the same thing, your brain produce something whenever there is fear in the brain. All this all these people they kill in the church. The family is traumatized. The church member is traumatized. People they kill in Abuja, they are traumatized. People they kill in Igbo land, they are traumatized. all these traumas. How do you cure them? That is why you don't have peace in this country. Nigeria, it will be very difficult for you to survive. I'm telling you this, not about because you are one Nigeria. It doesn't make you develop. If you want to be one Nigeria, you must have medical facility that take care of trauma. These people in this church that have been traumatized, I never even talk about war. The 67 war, what you see today in Igbo land is the 67 ignorance of not treating about this psychological problem of the people. Every Nigeria person with mental disorder. I am telling you the fact. All those army who went to war, 67, all of them are president. How can somebody who went to war without any psychological treatment will come and become president and things will be okay? Eh? Go and check army people in Nigeria. How many of them go through psychological test? Even the police in Nigeria cannot pass any psychological test. None of them will pass the test. I am telling you the fact. Army in Nigeria, 95% will fail the test. Both sergeant, both DPO, both DPC, both 95% will fail psychological test. Even president, even ministers, even governors, they will fail it. Because life is about the brain and the body. So human existence psychologically affect human being. The system of condition in Africa alone erugogo ime mmadụ psychological problem. Staying out of light can give you psychological problem. Staying out of ordinary without light, you may have psychological problem. People will stay in their home now. Before you know what is happening, you will see 10 people cover their face, enter there and rob them and go in open afternoon. Every psychological issue in our land, no cure, nothing, nothing. Now it's time for governance of next year. Everybody is shouting. I want you to vote to go and get your PVC. But I promise you again, Peter Obi will not be in Abuja, and all of a sudden, everything will trickle down. It doesn't work that way. I say it doesn't work that way. If you want your society to be good, you must have community organized. In this community organization, we have trauma treatment. It's part of Inner Builder Academy. We have trauma treatment. Our people, that's why you see them on Facebook insulting, fighting. This is traumatization. It's not normal. Somebody who go and close shop to stay at home is being pressurized to do that. It's a trauma. Our people are still suffering from 67 trauma, and those people suffering from trauma putting more people in traumatization, because when you have ndị be anyị amaghị, I told them mental illness is different from madness. They are not the same. Madness is included in mental illness, but madness is not mental illness. Mental illness have 12 different levels of mental illness. Our people think that the only person eating in dustbin is mental ill. No, that one is mad. The one you see in dustbin is madness, not mental illness. You may see somebody with a suit, tie, mentally ill. What you see in Nigeria is nothing but mental illness. In America, somebody come to school and shoot everybody. It's mental illness. But when it happened to Nigeria, we call it bandit and terrorism. Eh? It happened in Nigeria, they say bandit. How The person saying the bandit is also mental ill. Because if the person is not mental ill, he should know that these people are mentally ill. Because there is no mental treatment. You will have these things always, always. You will have them always. Because you don't understand what life is all about. The life is all about mind. If you don't develop the mind of your people, you will have mind problem, mental problem, people living with you. You will have mental ill people living with you. That is what you are saying. No terrorism in Africa. What you have is mental ill people terrorizing people. They will hide under terrorism or under bandit or under an unknown gunmen, under nonsensical nonsenses. Everything boils down on mental illness. People can play because watch their characters, watch their behaviors. So with all these people who go to church now to kill people now, can you tell me the reason? That person them born in Abuja, can you tell? You cannot hide under religion to say because your God told you. Which God told you? You are mentally ill. You don't see any God. Which God told you? What God told you what? Your God, somebody talk about your God and you kill the person. That person is mad. This person should be in psychologist, psychiatrist. These people should be in psychiatrist. Somebody say anybody who say that in Western world will be talking to psychological hospital. Try it, you will see. Try it in Western media here in Western country that your God is tell you to go and kill. That the same day in 3 seconds, your house will be rounded and you will be taken to psychiatrist hospital. Somebody will come to Facebook, even president will be afraid to speak that somebody killed in the name of God. The president should be in psychiatrist too. That's all. Because this is not, it's not normal. It's not normal. Anybody who tell people to sit at home also should be taken to psychiatrist hospital. It's not normal. It's not normal. But our people, as the we have taken everything as normal. We have normalized madness. We have normalized mental illness. That is why people die. That is why you cannot even produce electricity. 200 million people, 4,000 megawatts. If we want to share it by one person, how many electricity can one person get? How many percentage will one person get if we say let us share the electricity for 200 million people, 4,000 megawatts? Okay? You see somebody in Nigeria telling you that he's a politician, you will see him. Even you ask yourself, how did you get to this place? How can this man be in a political structure that you are part of? How did this man get here? Simple thing. There is no checks and balances of mental illness in this system. That is what you are, because if not, you will still see tomorrow people who are mentally ill, they will come. And as long as you are traumatized, Nigerian people will always sympathize with anybody who wants to divide Nigeria. Always. Because those people that have been traumatized in the church, any person tell them that Nigeria must be divided, they will support it. That is why all the whole Christians, pastors, whether openly or secretly, they support the division of Nigeria. All the whole victim of terrorism in the north, all of them support the division of Nigeria. Nigeria is just beholden by military guns. That's all. Only military gun is holding Nigeria. It's military gun. One day, the military gun will get tired. Because if you want to tackle the issue of Nigeria, it's about, first of all, traumatization. It's a trauma. As long as this trauma keep on going every day. Now, these people who destroyed their life in the church today, How did you want them to be part of this country? How? And you will see at the end of the day, it will be like there is nothing happening. Everything will be go down under the carpet. The highest African people on social media, the highest social media Africa, Nigerians, highest social media using in Africa is Nigerians. America shot somebody dead yesterday or not before yesterday in America. You go to American media, you can't see it. You can't see it there. Our own, if your mother shit, you know, you run into social media. If your father shit, you run to social media. If your child shit, you run to social media. It does not help matter. If this government is not capable, before this government, we are capable. We are Igbos. We are solution to the world. We are clinic. We are clinic. We are orthopedians. Before they lay the foundation of this institution. How am I going to be fighting with somebody with mental illness? If you are na-asa arụ, if you na-asa arụ gbara ọtọ na-asa arụ, onye ara bịachiri akwa gị gbapụ ọsọ iji gbara ọtọ chụpụ egwu ara. Igbo people have become mad people by ị na-achụ ndị ara ọsọ gbara ọtọ na-achụ onye ara ji akwa gị. That is what you are doing in Nigeria. Look, these people you have to govern, train them, put them to mental sickness and cure them their mental madness. Now you want to turn mad with them. You want to become mad with them. Eh? Ka m gwa gị eziokwu ya. Anytime ị chọrọ ịnapụta ndị ọkwa, dịkwa ready. Get ready. So only thing na-eme na Facebook about Peter Obi. Get ready. Be ready. Because ihe cheke ime unu this time around. Ọkụ ga-agba ọzara. Be ready because this is their nature. This is their nature. A na-agwa unu before ị na-ekunye enwe mmiri. Ọ bụrụ nsogbu ikunye mmiri, ịnapụta ya ka ọ bụ problem. Before ị na-ekunye enwe mmiri, chee ya eche. Sọsọ Peter Obi unu na-ekwu na Facebook. Cherekwe aka gọrọ mgbọ. Nwanne, sọsọ ihe ị ga-eme bụ ịgbawa ndị aka napụta ha ọkwa. As long as na ha ji ọkwa, nwanne anaghị agba aka achụ ihe na-ata arụ. Ị naghị agba aka, onweghị onye bekee. There is nobody on this earth dey happy na o nyere ndị ọchịchị. You are the one who gave them the power. You betray yourself 1960. And the same thing that destroyed you 1960 don't want to live. You don't happier. Anytime you add judgment in your past observation, you have a problem. Only what is holding you till today is that 67 you soak your blood. You still that the same journey you still following. That is what give ndị this power to ndị ngwora. Anybody nọ na Igbo support this thing. Sabotu an Igbo will not let you survive. Anybody, because all those children they killed, you are the sympathizer of their killings. Because nna gị gwara gị a na-akwa ozu akwa. A na-akwa ozu akwa, ịkwaghị ozu. Ị ga na-emekwe na-anyụ nsị n'ụlọ ụka were Baịbụl chichi ike. A na-ekwe ọnụ gị aka. A na-agwa gị sị wepụ aka enwe n'ofe ọbụ aka mmadụ. Leele ndị ugwu, ndị amaghị ede afa, ọ maghị anyụ nsị, onweghị ihe ọma eme, ya na-achị gị. Ị na-amatịkarịka bụ ndị mechie ọnụ, ịfụgha n'ebe onye iberibe na-achị ọchịchị. Ịfụgha n'ebe onye iberibe na-ekwu about politics. You don't know what is politics. Ihe unu nọ na-abụ referendum asị gị referendum asị gị. Onye gwa gị referendum ọ gwa gị na enwere ka esi eme. Onye gwara gị maka referendum ọ gwa gị na enwere ka esi eme referendum. Ọ gwa gị, ọ gwa gị na referendum nwere process. No. Oh, referendum. So ọ gwa gị na referendum nwere process na ị ga-anọ into power to be able. iche na igwu ha referendum. Nwanne, look, I'm gonna get you. I did not come just to say that we have mental illness, just to talk. No. Anytime there is a war, everybody that are victim in that war, whether man or woman, their brain absorb that memory. Most of us, ndị Igbo, especially ndị Nigeria, nweburu mental illness before due to the condition of the mind, because of the destruction of their culture and tradition already created psychological problem in them. Because you don't know what the spirit is suffering. Spiritual problem is being coded in these allegories because you are not ready. If I tell you what you have to do to free your spirit, you can't do it. You will be trying to kill a unoko to make it easy for you. There is a spiritual solution. There is emotional solution. There is traumatic solution. All these things, their solutions are. But you can't. It's not simple and it's not too much. It doesn't cost money a lot. It might cost small, but it doesn't cost much. But ewu na ọkụkọ will take you more money and will take you nowhere. Ewu and ọkụkọ will cost you more and they will not take you nowhere and they will not solve your problem because onye jiri kill. By losing your tradition and culture and religion, you already have trauma. Spirit already dancing, trying to survive. Already, you have a spiritual problem. Already, by losing, just like a plane who lost the compass in the sky. Your spirit lost compass, OGF, which is the tradition and religion, OGF, or lost. The spirit in coma. Then, this coma caused this chaos in Africa today. This chaos you see in Africa today is caused by this plane that lost the compass. This compass begin to cause trauma to the people. Igbo people went to war, uncalled war. After this war of 3 years of marginalization, starvation, and destruction of lives and properties, there is no single medical checkup of the traumatized people. That is why anytime you talk about the Biafra war, everybody will run because they are the spirit that reincarnated. Simple. And this thing will continue to torment you until you go and settle the spirit. We have passed that level now. Shout. Yeah, Agata will not solve any problem to you. Or God solve any problem to you because, as you are saying, after you could see her 67 till now, actually, one single value you have added. One into that enemy. You lost your brothers and sisters. You lost the security of your land. You lost the peace of your land. You lost your businesses. You lost your political power. You lost everything you have. And you still keep doing the same thing that makes you lost. Igbo land was growing 40% per annum. Fastest growing economy before you declare independent. Somebody who declare independent, you see, any person that is looking for freedom is fighting with somebody who is greater than him. Because if you are not fighting for freedom, that means okay. You are okay. So onye ahụ dị anaghị eje ụlọọgwụ. So that person you are fighting with is bigger than you. That's why you say you want him to free you. You want to get away from him because he's bigger. Mana ndị Igbo si gị onye karịrị mmadụ na ife karịrị na mmụọ. Ndị ugwu has nothing to do with the Nigeria problem. I told you before. These people come into power because of Iberi-Iberi in 1967. Because of Iberi-Iberi in 1967. Ndị ugwu enweghị the capacity and the capability or even ability to govern. Onye nyere ha? Who taught them what is governance? Onye kụziri ha? Nke ha ga-eme? Nke onye kụziri ha ka ha ga-eme? Which one? You leave the seat vacuum. You left the seat vacuum. Ndebe Eliza doesn't want anything to do with them. But it's simple because go and check history. As Ojukwu, mmanụ a dị ebe a is what we need. They told him, not to you, not to your brother, not to your sister. Mmanụ ka anyị need. Can you give it to us? The answer is there for you to do. So today, you never settle this problem, and you have short memory because trauma. One of the symptoms of the trauma is memory incalculation. Your memory doesn't calculate well. It's a fault. Your brain defaulted because of this trauma. Go and do your own research. It's why you born on Facebook. Go and do your own research. Once you are traumatized, your brain will stop working properly. The only thing ndị Igbo ga-eme is to take power. That power, you must take it. You don't have any option. Anybody who say Igbo don't need power, tell the person to go and sit down. Either you participate or you get out. You don't know what is power. Without power, how can that man na-achị unu na-aga ekwu okwu na public? Without power, onye agha na-achị unu o nwere ike ịpụta na public kwuo okwu? Without power. Go to Facebook, the only man reigning is Peter Obi. Ọ onye Igbo kwa bụ onye Hausa. Ọ bụghị onye Igbo, they will not let you, they will not let you. Ha na-ezu vote, zụrụ ha zuo ya in your favor. Ha na-ezukwu zụrụ ha zuo. Hey, they are planning to rig. When they rig, they are para. What are you complaining? So when you tell people to go and sit at home, you do and sit at home. Then when you come to better thing, you go, you don't sit. When they go and zụrụ ha zuo ya. They can have more vote. Aragbachie gị ntị gị. O ruo na nke ụmụnne gị to sit at home, you tell them. Mgbe a ga-eme ezigbo ihe ga-apụta. Election is very important. No matter what anybody tell you, it is the most important thing in anybody who tell you not to vote is your number one enemy. Number one enemy, because he have collected the money from the enemy to deprive you your vote so that they will say that vote now, we have won. It's just like playing a football, you don't come to pitch. Or you were 11 players, you bring 3 players to play match. You don't know that 11 people will win you. We are 3. You make it. The only chance Igbo people were, because Nigeria is a corporation. He wasn't there when they created it. You have not matured. You don't produce telephone. You don't produce TV. You don't produce motor. You don't produce plane. So you are not in the world market yet. Nobody will give you any country. I'm telling you. Because the implication, because sometimes you use South Sudan to make judgment. South Sudan is not a country. You see it, you can see. How can you stay in UN and decide what will happen in South Sudan? Go there and see it yourself. So what is implicated in Nigeria is more greater because investment Ndebe Eliza mere na that, what do you call it, mba mmiri Delta area is trillions upon trillions upon trillions of dollars. It's not a joke. You can only be killing yourself in your land till thy kingdom come. It will not shake because ha nwa na onwe ha, people na-arụ plane. These people build plane. They have mastermind. What you will think in 200 years time, they know it today already. So they know when you are danger, when you are not danger. Maybe you are doing something, you think you are threatening anybody. No, you are not threatening anybody. You are just making it just like, okay, onyamara. Ọ na-adọ ka ọ pụta n'ọnya ahụ, onye ahụ na-adọkasị okwu, na-adọkasị ya aka, na-adọkasị okwu, ọ na-adọ onwe ya, ọnya na-adọkasị okwu. Onwe ka ọ na-emerụ ahụ, because first of all bụ na ọnya marụ na oke. Ịda na ịgbajipụrụ okwu ga-anụnwa si n'ọnya apụta. Ọ ịnọdị nwayọ dị, somebody abịa wepụtagodi gị ọnya ahụ. Ị maragodi na okwu gị aha o nwere dislocation mana ọ gbajighị agbaji. Mana ịdọgide dọkapụ ya from ọnya ahụ. Nwanne, ị nweghịzikwa okwu. Ịghọtago? Ịdọkapụ ya n'ọnya ahụ enweghịzi okwu. That is it. So it's better that na ọnya magodere anyị na ka anyị ji nnọọ nwayọ kpaketecha onye ga-abịa wepụta anyị ọnya anụgwa biko. Life is a business. If the business people in Igbo land come out, coordinate, make Igbo land better, we can take you people to world market. Anything Igbo na chọrọ anyị ga-enye nwunye. But if you make us uncomfortable, jitagbuo onwe gị n'ahụfụ. Nna agwa gị eziokwu, ịtagbuo onwe takarịa job n'ahụfụ. Any person who is fighting a government is fighting a government. So o nwere ihe ọ ga-enye nwu gị to start with, because it's not legal. Government will make him illegal, because government will use government power to make him illegal. So number one, he will not invest in a land. He is illegal. So his money will not be legalized in his land. So what are you going to eat? See, what are you going to be eating? Where are you going to be working? So, or are you going to just stay in Facebook looking for data till when? Till when are you going to look for data on Facebook? When? Look, people who have the interest of the people at heart is what you need. You have a mental problem, no problem. We will bring Inner Builder Academy to solve this mental issue. We understand the key, how to solve this mental problem. We will bring Inner Builder to solve the emotional problem. We can. We are bringing Inner Builder to solve the spiritual problem, so that you stop killing goat and fowl. Stop giving your money to ritualists, to witchcrafters, to demonologists. No, spiritual problem doesn't have nothing to do, because only because you are incapable of understanding. So already this thing will not add anything good in your life. It will only destroy even more and more your life. You got to go. So that one goes. Everything you want in life is possible in Igbo land. We are not going to tell you in English, in Igbo. So because Obo, your language, you understand. Inner Builder Academy is there for you. We are coming. We are preparing everything. Igbo land is already in our hand. Nothing more. It's already in our shop. We have negotiated with our ancestors who gave us this garden. This garden of Eden we are giving to us. Nobody will take it from you. I tell you. Promise. Nobody can take the land. Government don't have the right, because it's your own genetic right for existence. They gave it to you. Don't be afraid. This thing is after somebody will tell you he want to free you after everything, he say give him money. Have you tell me one person that come to save you, that how can I want to save you? I say give me money again. I come to save you and ask you money again. Not because I open school for you to go and pay the money for school. No. I will say contribute money for me to free you. Which kind of nonsense is that? When are you going? This your madness will stop. Contribute money, which you are poor. That the same thing happen in the church. You go to church to go and look for spiritual solution. You get there, the priest will say give us offering. Offering of what? I come here for you to save me. Ask me offering. The same thing. Somebody say he want to save you from Nigeria. He asks you to give him money. Money, which money again? Pay monthly contribution for what? If we are suffering, you do the magic now. If you have the power, that is why you see, at the end of the day, nothing. Because you don't have the power to do it. This life is mental ability. Once you are mentally unstable, you cannot offer anything. You are victim. Choromoto, if you are going to Lagos, there is Izuchuku transport. There is Ekenedi Chuku transport. There is the Yongo Chagro. There are many. In life, you must go and enter one car. Nke na-eje ebe ị na-eje. Asị na ọ dị ka ọ dị kpọsọ, ọ dị ka ọ dị egoro. Ndị Igbo, what you need, I said it last time here. Political literacy and the commercial literacy. That's all. These two things will take you anywhere you want. We want you to be the best in the world. We cannot do it by threatening people's life. We cannot do it by sitting at home. We can only do it by creating a trademark that bears your name. We answer Igbo heritage. So anything we create is good for you. I don't want your money. anything we created out of that name, as long as you agree to this Igbo of value, not Igbo of criminals. We don't want anything criminality that will stain this noble journey. Nothing. Yeah, this, I said it before, everybody knows it. This Igbo heritage, we are bringing Inner Builder Academy for trauma solution for the problem. That war we have, 67. Go to medical doctor and ask them. Anything I say here, if you come after war, you must have a traumatic problem. All the whole children you born after that war, we have this bloodline problem. Go and do your own research. Everybody you born, those people who saw the war are suffering. Those people who gave birth after the war are suffering. If you lost your culture and tradition, you will have a spiritual problem, because the spirit move through culture and tradition. That is absolute truth. So all this one you are fighting today, saying, I want to be free. Self is you. So if there is self-determination should be right for you, the ability to dictate when something want to infiltrate you. When virus want to infiltrate you, to dictate, to be free from virus. That's all. Never anybody in this life, all those materialistic tendencies people with mental illness that come and tell you, I will give you freedom. Tell me one person, even Mandela, everybody knows in life, did not succeed. Ofu onye anaghị esiri ọha nri. Gwa m one single person that have succeeded in telling you, I will give you freedom. Where? If the person is free, he will not talk about freedom to start with. Only person who talk about freedom is somebody who is not free. And who is not free will never give you something free, because he is not free. You cannot give what you don't have. The only way for me to give you freedom is through education of self. I will educate you to know yourself. I will give you employment. I will give you anything in life that make you happy. Only that is the freedom. Anytime I tell you something that will poison your mind, makes you more angry, I am putting you more in slavery, not freedom. Angry is part of slavery, not part of freedom. So how can I tell you something that will make you angry? And you say, I am helping you. Well, Nonso is telling us the truth, because he told us what is wrong with us. What is wrong with you? No. I am only massaging your emotion, touching your mental problem. That's your trauma, 67 trauma. Anytime you talk about it, you see everybody jumping up and down. I am reminding you what you have forgotten. So I am good for you to tell you that okay, beat your father. So you have to go and revenge. You are just an avenger. Nothing more, nothing else. Ịgazikwa etie gị nke ịbụọ. Ịgazikwa etie gị nke ịbụọ. Onye karịrị mmadụ na ife karịrị ya na mmụọ. So nwere ihe ị ga-eme today imeri Nigeria, ị gaghị emenwu ya, because you are just angry. Nigeria bụ ndị be Eliza nwe ya, ọ bụ ndị hụla. Sọsọ ihe ị nidiri ime bụ napụta ndị ya ọkwa, ndị ugwu napụta ha ọkwa. Ndị British agaghị ekwe gị ka emebie obodo ahụ. Ọ ga-ahapụ gị na-emebi obodo gị na-anaghị. Ọ ga-ahapụ gị mebisi ya anaghị. Mana ọkwa ifere obodo ahụ, ị gaghị anapụta nwunye. Na-agba ezo, ị gaghị anapụta nwunye. Ndị ebe ndị okpu, ndị nyere ndị okpu ebe ha nọ today bụ ndị Eliza. That Palestine anyị fụrụ ndị okpu, ọ ndị be Eliza nyere ya. Amerika ahụ ịfụrụ, ọ ndị be Eliza nyere ha Amerika, ndị be Eliza. Ọ ndị be Eliza nyere ndị Europe Amerika. Ọ ndị be Eliza nyere ndị Europe Australia. Ọ ndị be Eliza nyere ndị Europe South Africa. Ndị a ka ị na-eje were dia redio station na-ekwugheri. BBC bụ nke nwa, nke a bụ nke nwa, ifuru na ara na-apụ gị. You see mental illness, say no. Ndị ị na-akparịsị, they are the people giving people land. Ọ ha nwanyere ndị America land, ha nwanyere ndị Israel land, ha nwanyere ndị South Africa land, ha nwanyere Australia land, ndị na-akparị. Ha nwa kere Nigeria. So you are just tying yourself more rope. After ka ịkparịsịrị ha, the next day buru flag gaa na BBC England, you want to demonstrate. How do they see you? How after ka idechara that means ị nweghị control. Enwere ike ajụọ gị sị mba, ndị a na-ekwu ihe abụghị ndị otu anyị, ọwụ ndị otu. So unu enweghị control. Anybody can just use your name and talk anyhow. N'ala Igbo today now, people kill. He say no, the people are killing are not our members. So which one is your members then? Which one is your members? You say sit at home, the other one say don't sit at home. This one say this and this one say that. Oh, that's your house is burning. Your own organization is not organized. And you say you want to organize a race, a whole people, but ordinary small organization you cannot run. Yeah? Ordinary small organization. I could remember you have 1 million Facebook, the highest followers. Under 1 year. What is your 1 million followers? Where is the Facebook? Under 1 year. No control, nothing. That is how you are going to rule. Yeah? Everybody, at the end of the day, no achievement, nothing. You know, you don't have target. Anybody can come and say anything under your name, under your image. I warn you when you begin to close your face. I say, if you close your face, when enemies come and use the same thing, how do you differentiate them from your own members? After they will do something, they will call you and say it's you. I told you here. At the end of the day, now you will now come out here again and say you don't know who is doing that. Huh? But I told you this thing before when you started. I told you this thing when I say time will come, people will go and wear masks. They will do something. Even ndị ugwu only dị ikwu okwu kpuchie ihu ya ọbịa ogbusie ndị Igbo naba. How do you know who do that? I told you this thing because ihe nwatakịrị riri n'ukwu isi na-ene okenye anọghị n'ala for ya. We have seen your next 200 years. Next 1,000 years, self, we have seen it today. I told you this thing. No. If you want to agitate, because every mind is not the same, I cannot tell you not to agitate. Organize your people. You have followers. Choose one person inside yourself. Don't have another movement. Have only one. Any person who deviates from that one, remove him. Don't let two people use the name. But you have thousands of one name. How? At the end of the day, I told you, form a political party. You have the number. Choose any state in Igbo land, you will win. You want to use power and force. It will not work. Don't use it. Use the love the people gave you when you come. The same people who gave you love, you turn back to suppress. They will lose confidence in you. You said no. Because Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuchadnezzar, when he had power, the power began to shake him. At the end of the day, Nebuchadnezzar forget that the people who are holding the ladder where he stands is the people. And when people come on the ladder, Nebuchadnezzar fall from the sky, that place he was at his floor. Nebuchadnezzar become an man. All these things I told you here. I am not against you. I can never be. A tree cannot make a forest. But our people is suffering. If you said, I know that even though this thing you are doing cannot give you anything, form a political party. The only way you can. All these things, because after the day, people will judge you according to what you do. To save your ass, form a political party so that tomorrow, if people ask you anything, you say, I have this party. I am the founder. Look at what this party done in this state. This state. I am the reason why. What are you going to tell Igbo people today? What are you going to tell them? Tell me. Now, the problem is your leader, not you. Because he is the one who is going to swallow all this. Yes? Because it's not you. Everything you do today is your leader that will pay the price. Guam one single thing you own in Igbo land, borehole. borehole or market. I say this market, it was founded when we are doing something. One. No. I warned you because other digide, nothing lasts forever. Now in Igbo land, everybody cover face to steal in your name. Everybody cover faces. How are you going to come? People go to court, Toto, and they say, you must release our leader. People cut head, you must release our leader. On this thing, they are hanging it on top of your leader. So 200 million years, your leader have a question to answer. Yes, because this is what is happening. How are you going to deny these things tomorrow? I warned you. Say, this road is not good. Follow here. Nobody say you should stop, but to follow here. Here, this one is not good. You want to copy in the Ugausa. You want to copy in the Urahia. You want to copy them. How are you going to convince our people that you are good for them? Ndị ọjọọ now will go and torment Igbo people in your name. How are you going to convince our people that you mean well for them? All the whole good things, because human beings, when you are doing good, they remember you. When you stop doing the good, they forget about you. That is nature of human. Even if nobody said everything you do is not good. All the whole good you did, you have destroyed them with the bad. Small bad. Just have patience. Have patience. No temperament, no patience. We are calling you ever since. Come, we will cure your trauma. Nobody telling you to stop your movement. Why am I mad? Can I tell you that? Don't stop anything. It's your own choice. You have chosen to do so. But trauma is real. Education you must have. Community leadership you must have. Leadership skill you must have. Not about coming to Facebook to insult people and you say you are just fighting for freedom. Everybody say it's Ifajuna. Everybody you call it Ifajuna. If you know history, Ifajuna told you not, don't go to war. You go to war and lose 3.5 million. Who have sense? Is the person who told you not to go have sense, or you that go had lost? He know that you will lose. That's why he say you don't go. You don't go and you go, you lose. You go. You turn back and say he's a bad man because he told you not to go. That is the information you have today. So everybody that tells you don't do this is not good for you, the person become a Fajuna and become Sabotua and you go and tell the people back, go and take your PVC and vote. You must convince them, because after you use gun to cut your head, cut Toto, to tell them not to come out. Now go back and tell them, please come and vote. We want you to vote. You must go there, because you cannot climb a mountain and tell people that your father is a criminal and you go down again and say my father is not a criminal. You must go to marketplace. If you know how to go to marketplace to tell them your father is a criminal, go back to the marketplace and tell the people that your father is not a criminal. That is true. Because I know inside your heart you are regretting. But regretting will not save you. You have to go. This Igbo land, all of you go to shrine every day. If I tell you what is shrine, you will never ever enter that place again. Igbo land is on top of a holy mountain. If you don't know it today. Igbo land is on top of holy mountain. That's what we nwee nsọ ala. Nsọ ala apụbeghị. Unu niile bụ ndị pụrụ from nsọ ala. Nsọ ala ka dị there. Nsọ ala energy can never ever be die or not created. Energy can never ever be destroyed, nor created. Nsọ ala has been there and will ever be there. As it was in the beginning, is now and never shall be. What you see as a reaction and action is in Nsọ ala na Iwu ala. That is what you are seeing in your land, as if something is going wrong, flowing up and down, is because the land is angry with you. It's not about Nigeria. It's not about Hausa. It's about the land being angry with you. People na-aga na-akpọrọ ụmụaka mmadụ with 10,000 naira or kidnap a child. Kidnap a child for 10,000 naira. Selling organs, doing rituals, evil rituals, blood rituals, demonology, witchcraft, terrorism, rebellion, killing human being in cold blood in the land of the good gods. And you turn back and pointing finger to Mecca. Your story will not be told now. Your story will be told. Now, if you go to Bible and read the Bible and see when people do evil in the Bible, you say, how can God do something like this? People did those things in the Bible. Now you are doing exactly the same thing in the Bible. You said, how can? Because that is what they are telling you. Because it was you. You want to deny it. Now they are showing you what you have done. You take a child and you smash it in the wall. In the Bible, you say, no, it's a lie. Didn't you do it? They say John the Baptist cut John the Baptist's head. Didn't you cut people? Governors mean just the Baptist. What do you call it? Lawmakers mean just the Baptist. Don't you cut head of a lawmaker? That is John the Baptist. You cut the head. You cut woman private part. In the Bible, it was there, circumcision. And you say, no, how can they circumcise female circumcision? But you take a woman and you cut their clitoris on open black and white television movie. All those things you left church, run away from church because it's evil. That is what you are supporting. Even if you are not doing it, you are supporting. As long as life is real, you are just hopeless and frustrated with mental disorder. But that cannot help you because what you need is a solution to your problem. You can't make it worse. You are just because when you are hopeless, you want to die, you want to commit suicide. All the whole crime in our land is based on suicide mind. All this whole crime is based on suicide mind because you have a suicide mentality which is caused by trauma. Go and do your own research. You will see that is there. This thing is not secret. Although secret, go and verify if you have trauma. One part of the trauma is the suicide mind, suicide mentality. How can somebody use one gun to go and rob people? Do you know that somebody might think, remember that one gun, you see that man in that church with AK-47, he doesn't think that somebody might come from back and do him that. That is suicide mission. What happened? You see what happened there in that video? That is what our people are joking with. Because you cover your face, you think you have arrived. The people just tell people not to go out, to stay at home. You have arrived. The same thing with Nebuchadnezzar. Mindless. Do you know that human beings, they have gods? Every human being have gods. Do you know that? If everybody, all of you count chi, my chi, my chi, do you know that life itself have chi already also? Everybody have chi. And also life itself have chi as well. So whatever you do, you shall pay the price. If Nigeria is not good for you, they will give you the one worse than Nigeria. God will give you the one worse than Nigeria. If you say it's a lie, wait and see. Igbo land is a peaceful land. If you don't want to live there, you go. Please, I'm begging you. What you will see, you will like it. Amadioha have descended. Because anyị nwere agbara. Agbara nọ n'ime ala, ị naghịkwa afụ ya anya. Agbara is inside the land, waiting for ndị ga-arụrụ ya ọrụ. And we have come and tell them, Igbo gods, all the whole Igbo gods gathered, and they had meeting and say, what will I do with these people? and Agbara tell Amadioha, go after them. Then Amadioha will send somebody that will go after them. And Amadioha have sent somebody that will go after them. And the same person will go after them. All of them in Igbo land will run away to Ikunneha. They will run. All those people doing this evil in Igbo land, they will run to their mother's place to hide. You will see. Also Gaba. Also Gaba na ala Igbo. Ala Igbo abụghị ala Hausa. Ka o ji abụ ala Yoruba. We have powerful gods. Even those people who are doing rituals as well, they will run away. Ihe ka nte ga-abakwute nte n'ụlọ. Go and get your PVC. Don't forget to vote. A na-akpụ isi, a na-akpụ afọ ọnụ. Ya dụrụ na mmụọ.